So the Christmas season finally ended. I hope it was very good in terms of sales for you, but now the tax season is coming. Hello Amazon sellers, in this video I will show you what is 1099 report, how the 1099 report is calculated for Amazon sellers, what you should take into account in order for not to overpay tax, and how to use 1099 report and match it with your transaction reports. Hello everyone, my name is Damian. I'm co-founder of My Real Profit software. We provide sellers with analytics, including the profit analytics. Our tool cannot be used for tax returns, and I will explain why. So let's start. So today we will discuss what is 1099K report for Amazon sellers. 1099 report is basically the report that contains all of your sales that were made through Amazon, yes, by months. Amazon sends this reporting to IRS because they are obligated to do this as any other e-commerce platform, as any other payment processing platform. For example, for my business, I use Stripe, a payment processing company, and they also submit 1099 report with my sales to the IRS. So 1099K report is used by IRS in order to match and see that your sales that you report in your tax return will match exactly with what they see on the Amazon end, because Amazon is responsible for providing those numbers to the IRS because they are like a third-party payment processing system. So that's why they need to send this reporting to IRS. So basically they want to double check if you are not messing up with your tax returns, and then everything is accurate. Who will receive the 1099K report? So you need to either make $20,000 in revenue on Amazon for the year, or you need to make 200 transactions. So that's not as much for the entire year. So most of you guys will receive this reporting. This reporting you should receive by the end of January. So the deadline is January 31st. And you should see this reporting in your Seller Central account under the tax documents tab. So this tax document, it's called tax document library, and you can find it under reports, and then you go to tax document library. So it will contain your document. You can see here 1099K report, and you will see it by every year, and then you can download it. Why you need this report? So your sales need to match with 1099K report, because if your sales data is not matching with 1099, I'm saying that, if there is like a slight difference, it's okay. But if there is a huge difference, it will be a red flag for the IRS, and this might trigger some, actions from the IRS side to double check why your data is that different from what Amazon reported. If you see that the 1099K report looks wrong, everything can happen. You can connect with Amazon through creating a case, and they will help you. In my experience, I had like several cases where company forgot to change the company, so like it was the wrong company name. Then for another company there was an issue with data calculation. So sometimes it might happen. That's okay, and Amazon is pretty fast in terms of responding about this. If you found some issues with your 1099K report, like maybe the data is not matching, maybe you have the wrong company, maybe there is a misspelling, so Amazon will help you with that. Even if you open the 1099 report, you scroll down and you will see I have a question about your 1099K report. Visit Seller Central in the help section, submit a contact under other issues, or log into taxcentral.amazon.com and click contact us. So they have their special help center to help you with all of their questions related to the tax documents. So 1099 report will look like this. So it will show your name, and then it will have your transactions by months, and there are 2 pages, and the second page will provide you with the breakdown of the calculation of each month. So you can see January, February, March, April, May, June. Here you can see product sales. This is your product gross sales. So those are gross sales. Then you have the shipping credits. So this is where you get additional money for shipping. And you say, oh, I only use FBA, so I should have 0 there. No, Amazon puts this revenue on you, and then it gets money from you. So basically you still need to report. You will still see the shipping credits for the money that you didn't even get. The reason why that happened is because Amazon places money on your virtual bank account. Yeah, like let's call your 14-day payout is being accumulated somewhere. Yeah, and this place, let's call it Amazon virtual bank account. Yeah, so basically when the transaction, imagine customer is going to Amazon and purchasing your product, and then the customer paid for the order. Yeah, now the customer that paid for the order, this money got charged from the customer account. Yeah, and then it being transferred to Amazon. And Amazon processed the payment within like few days, and then Amazon posts those money on your Amazon virtual bank account. And then every 14 days you're getting a payout, so it's like just a transfer from your virtual Amazon bank account to your actual bank account. So that's why they show you the shipping credits here. Then you have the gift wrap credits. It's the same, yeah. So when you wanted to create a gift wraps, and even if it's FBA, still it will be shown here. Promotional rebates, those are the discounts, coupons, promotions that you provide for your products. And then the most important part is sales tax collected. So the 1099 report needs to show payments that were processed through the system. Yeah, and the payment means, if customer paid $25, Amazon will show $25 on 1099, but it doesn't mean you need to show exactly the same amount of money, because sales tax should be excluded from your profit and loss. And this is a huge number per month. And if you were missing this, I highly recommend you to recalculate all of your previous tax returns, and then make sure, because you overpaid a lot of tax. You showed this number from the 1099K without excluding sales tax, then you overpaid. You showed too much revenue and you paid more tax on profit. And you can do, most likely, I'm not the CPA, so don't take all of my advices as like tax advice, but most likely your CPA, they can help you with, making adjustments, and then money that you paid for the tax, use it for the next year. And the last one is PYOP. It's the old way to call Amazon Pay, so most likely it will be 0. So now let's summarize a little bit. You get 1099K if you make 20,000 revenue or you make 200 transactions. You can find it under the tax document library. This report is provided by January 31st as a deadline. It contains all of the transactions that were processed through the Amazon payment system. It contains sales tax that you need to exclude from your tax return. So like you need to exclude it from your profit and loss. Consult with your CPA, but usually what they do, they just show it as a separate expense, like sales tax, and they put it number with a minus. If you would like to compare this data, like see every transaction that is included in 1099K report, you can do this. You need to download report called Reports Repository, aka Date Range Report, aka Transaction Report. Amazon even tells you in 1099K where you can do this. So here, how do I find summary level details of my unadjusted gross sales for specific years? And they tell you from reports, select payments, then select Date Range Report. This is an old 1099 report. Right now it should show like Reports Repository, and they tell you report type summary. This is wrong. Don't do summary, do transaction. Because if you do transaction report, you will get an Excel file that shows you every transaction. Yeah, every order ID, every refund, everything will be there. And it's much easier and much more detailed versus than using summary, because summary is a PDF file. So if you're going to use summary report, you will get a PDF file and then try to figure it out on your own. Let me show you where you should go. Okay, here you go to payments, then reports repository. Now here you need to do, as I mentioned, report time transaction, custom range, custom date range, then select data from your 1st of January till 31st of December, and then click request report. So now Amazon will start processing the report. It will be in progress. You can go make a coffee, make a tea. If you have a lot of transactions, you can go for a walk and then just work, and maybe next day it will be available. It takes some time for Amazon to process it. And once it will be available, this is what you will get. So yeah, so that's how this report will look like. You can see here the date, the order ID, the SKU, the description. So it will be transaction description. And then we have the costs. Yeah. So number one is product sales. This one is included in the 1099 report. Then you have shipping credits. This one is included. Gift wrap credits. This one is included. Then we have promotional rebates. Yeah. And then we also have the tax. So this is the product sales tax. We also have here the shipping credit tax, gift wrap credit tax, and then we have promotional rebates tax, and then marketplace tax withheld. This one is not included because this is where you already take tax backs. So now you can see it and you can match with your 1099K report, and you will be able to verify and use it for your tax returns. Okay, so basically that's it. Now the only one part that I want to tell you is why you should not use My Real Profit or Sellerboard or any other profit software for your tax returns. So the tools like My Real Profit or the other competitors, we use order purchase date. Most of the times we use this method of the date of the profit calculation, meaning we will not use the date that is shown here, because this is the posted date. Yeah, this is when the transaction got posted on your virtual bank account. We will use the order purchase date, so when the customer places an order. Yeah, so the data will be completely different from what you see here on the payout report. So unfortunately, because of that, I highly do not recommend you to use it, because there will be no option for you to back up this data, and make sure you utilize the same source of data as Amazon does for the tax returns, because most likely, the IRS compares, and if they see a huge difference, they will have questions, and no one really wants IRS to have the questions to your business. Okay, so basically that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, please hit the like button, subscribe, notifications, everything that will help me a lot. I do have a ton of valuable information that I would love to share with you, but I also need to get a feedback. I need you to comment and do some stuff that will help me, and I will bring you more stuff that will help you. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye bye.